Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice cream sweet. Okay. So now you can hear me. Hello, I'm Radu. I'm very late, and I will come onto this genocide draft. That's a pretty awesome RNG for both of them. Will Bradley have another win fit here? No, by now just got a first kick. just run into the attack to cancel it faster. Now is in front again, better range even if you lose maybe 1 or even 2 seconds to a bad move. But it's in this room where nhaar is, where all the ruins will be, where is all the ruins. It's like Bradley got the best RNG, the triple RNG, the best thing you can. Yeah, the ass. The worst RNG here is the single most small. Then you have the two froggies, was very slow too. In some situation, getting a whip hit and the froggies is faster because you can just kill the one through the whip hit, then get the first escape and kill the froggy faster too. That's a very good energy for. We'll maybe be back in the race. I guess I will have to find the encounters. What an awesome RNG, man! Wow! But now is still in. Nice! No, this part is just cutting the end of my world. Perfect. Yeah, now is very good. Here we are just mashing and hoping to not get a double encounter per room. Here now will not take the pipe, just 7 seconds slower and you don't. Because you have to take later the instant noodles for way better. Pretty slow menuing for now. Bradley is just entering tutorial. And now we start the first hard boss of the game. And a pretty bad menu for Bradley. and now we'll maybe get sub 11. We'll have sub 11. That's very good. But Bradley has a slower RNG, but who's very good too. But there isn't the much RNG part of the run. There is the Snowden 2 and Waterfall when Bradley can be back in the run, in the race. Or nhaar can just take minutes from Bradley. The thing nhaar is doing now is called the wall hunt. So just when you press up and down the keyboard, you will advance on the wall, but because you can't advance on the wall because you're on it, you will go down and then so you can go up, so you go up and then down, and that will make you increase your step counter very fast. And this trick used with the very fast with reloading the room every time after encounter to get the next enemy faster. The grind is really faster than the latest. Here you have to kill the spell break. If you flee from this battle or just parry him, you instantly lose your genocide ending. And Bradley just killed the spell break. On doggo fight, when you kill the doggo, it's just supposed to run into the knife, and then going back out, chasing the knife back isn't faster. This room is very fast, and Bradley just killed the lizard dog. He'll backray kill him by launching him and if you just spare on one of these dogs, your run will be dead and you have to reset and lose the race. Our grind for encounter before encountering this dog before they are resetting their run. And yeah, there are two more kills. Dogami and Dogaressa. Killing Dogaressa first is faster because if you kill Dogami first, Dogaressa will just be angry and attack you fast with more passion. But if you kill Dogaressa first, Dogami will just be sad and let you kill him. It's suicide. The big event in Genocide, which makes it faster, is that all the puzzles in the game are automatically skipped. Like the ice puzzle, which could be pretty annoying in Control Ice. You have to kill 16 monsters before entering Snowdine, and Bradley got a dog's tip, hugging the dog, which allows you to skip. Now is branding just across the room to reset the step counter faster. And here we'll know not kill Jerry because Jerry is like 29 seconds to kill him optimally. Or no, it's 45 seconds okay, so it's very slow. But those grinding for just one more very slow too. If you just have to kill one monster, you just faster to kill Jerry. But on the older one, it's just slower. And nhaar is pretty low in health, so with some better NG, you have to go to the safe one. We lose about 7 seconds. On the first part of the grind, before double encounters, but when we level up, triple encounters will be just faster. Grinding in front of the loading zone like nhaar is doing is pretty slow because okay, while humping is increasing your step counter two times faster, but you are not in front of the loading zone. But you don't press don't switch the window when walking to just moonwalk in front of the loading zone to get the double step 2. Grinding nhaar is doing with very slow movement from the loading zone slower. I hope I will not say any mistake. But yeah, like you can see, at the end of the grind is very slow, so you can really go on all the bridge. Yeah, like you can see, still didn't got. Even if this, they are sparing the last one because killing him is very slow. Like now Bradley is killing him because he's faster than grinding for just one encounter, but as you can see he's taking 35 seconds if he kills him perfectly. That's very slow. And now the finished his finish his grind, and Bradley will go in papyrus. Will try to time the difference between their. So now is 24 seconds in front of Bradley. It's a pretty good advance, but still not enough to be sure to win the race. Actually, you can never be sure you can win the race because you can lose the minutes in core, you can die to sand, even if Bradley and Nara are pretty experienced for hours, so they will not die. I hope. You don't have to do the really flower bridge, and we just in the first round we just one encounter and kill Joshua to get the faster encounters later in the run. Killing both Aaron and Joshua is just slower. Like Bradley is doing the old road. He's at a bigger spot this one. Just TFPD. Reach the on a close race that can change. There we go. We already got a close race with only 1 second between two runners. And as Nari is finishing Spears 1, Bradley is just starting it. Spears 1 aren't very hard. There's almost always the same path we're taking to avoid the spares. They are very easily manipulable. And now, because there is no punch card, that's why the Genocide rod is like almost glitchless. There 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 are some glitches you've probably seen race, but we are skipping almost all of them because the ice auxiliary just run away. And now did a very important stick drop energy manipulation will allow to win probably this to beat the underdog faster, but he'll miss he'll miss overflow reward possibility in the Alphys lab. And Bradley go for the Iron Geno 2 with the epic stick drop start. As you can see, both runners got the belts who are making the undead much faster. Because you're dealing like I think 300 of more damage. This room is now is almost at the spear 2, as Bradley will just talk to the little monster. And in this room now we will press right up and down because there is just one pixel before the upper and the down part of this room. You can just get double speed to allow him to not see the little monster at all. And now Naro is entering the spheres. Spheres too are manipulable too, even if they are even you can get really easy stuck by the spheres, you will just block your way. But by just going on the side and taking the spears wherever you want to go and just then going on the opposite way, easily avoid all of them. And it's the thing we really want to avoid save to win so fast. I don't even think if they will save before 999. Okay, my stream is back, and now we'll kill my dummy, and Bradley seems to be back just behind the nhaar. Nhaar killed him frame perfect because my dummy, the glad dummy has 5 and if you match the body too fast, just not kill him. Here we kill the scripted team encounter and we'll grind the depth of the room for um, double most. Who scripted? Washer and Aaron is the water because Aaron is the only enemy in this waterfall. Even at level 10 with perfect about 3 people, 3 golds can kill him. And Nara is getting the best rank and Bradley the worst. So at that point, the only way for Bradley to be back in the race for the core is to get the quick undying kill and nhaar. Not nhaar. Thank you, Discord. And Brody is just going on the second mushroom room. These rooms are so long, so if you grind and counter F your start, you will get another one without wall humping at the end of the room. And now is finally getting less good RNG. And just finished the grind. I just hope for him he didn't forgot the encounter. A thing I didn't talk about is the mash. The mashing on Undertale is pressing enter to skip the dialogue, then press shift or X to go at the end of the next box, then press Z or enter, then shift or X, and chaining that. But on almost all the versions of the games, if you are pressing enter and on next frame Z, without releasing enter, the game will just count at one as one input, but not in version the Linux 1.1, and is the version the both runners are using. And now nhaar is starting Undying the Undying, the most challenging boss is round. So here, with a perfect punch, you're dealing 1600 damage, so you can't miss too much attacks because our objective is to do, I guess, don't say any mistakes, to do the on-turn Undying before the two very slow attacks. All the hits are calculated to get the quick kill. You cannot I guess you can miss maybe 5 hits, but you have to get almost those. Doing triples with the badges isn't so hard compared to the gun or the bomb plan, but as you can see, it's very hard to get completely consistent with it. Like nhaar just got 1500, and he got 1400 before, so I don't think he can get the kill. Let's see for Bradley, who got very good for the moment. I don't know, maybe I missed one of them, but I didn't see it yet. But even if he doesn't get the kill, now will be still in front of Bradley. At this point of 0-1, this is just raw changes on the first iron skill and big part of range, but that will completely change on the next week. And as I said, the nhaar completes the kill, and he will maybe get another star now. Now he hopefully killed the Undying. And Bradley missed the quick kill too by a very little amount of damage. Very sad for him. Could win easily 10 seconds. Maybe more just on that. And now nhaar enter Hotland. And there is no sense there. There are now 27 seconds nhaar and Bradley. And because if I don't see any mistakes, they are both going for burn plus thrust. Here, there will be the major glitch of this run. So nhaar interacted with the dog food by getting onto the cutscene trigger, so she can talk to the dog's food. then overflows and open the interactor, but now with the dog food on the next frame, so he can move in the cutscene. So she saw the next to fridge, and she got the instant noodles for the best end of the game. And because the next in the item index is the burn pan, you can got it without going in the burn pan room, just saving about 15 maybe 20 seconds, and allows you to do easier kills. Bradley kept it earlier, which is unoptimal but much safer for the French plane kill, who's really hard to one shot with the bullet. And now we will see the our power on this really easy round ground skill. And now compared to the other routes, we'll just go on the last floor, almost the last floor, and skip all the rest of the hotel. Now is 20 seconds in front of Bradley, but I can assure you there is nothing at this point of the run. Here, even with the bad shoes of the bonbon, there have to do a pretty good hit to not to cycle Muffet, which can really easily happen. nhaar has a much better machine than Bradley, saving a lot of seconds, maybe that can save minutes on all the run. And Bradley didn't miss the one turn too. And now equip the burn pan. This is the most optimal moment to equip the pan whose RT double. And now both runners kill the 5 monster and are going to the core, who's the most technical part of the run. In the core, almost all the encounters have quads on almost all the encounters. What's the quad? The quad is doing like nhaar almost did, is hitting a gold hit all the four all the four hits with the pen, and all of them are frame perfect. And Undertale is turning at 30 FPS, so that's very hard. At this point, they are not resetting their step counter by reloading the room, because with all these guns are scripted, they will do it later. And the anti-scam, the I guy, if you don't quad on it or almost quad, you just don't kill him in one turn. The final forget and the upgraded wave are much easier to kill, but the other scouts can really annoy you. But it isn't the most interesting part, because the there are two encounters, the magic and the knife, and you have to quad them to kill him, kill one of them. There isn't other way. The only way to not kill them with the quad is getting the gun and hit almost perfect hit on magic. But the gun's patterns are much harder, very inconsistent, and there are 9 different patterns for one plan compared to 27 for the gun. So that someone will start using the gun, but that isn't realistic. And here's where the bot runners are losing the most time, just on missing the one shot on Knight and Magic. As you can see, nhaar is doing usual Undertale strat. So he's doing quads on the enemies he don't need quads, and he will miss his quads on the enemies he has to watch on the quads. The best RNG score is pretty rare, is to get a triple encounter with anti-gas final frogget and upgrade it with it. And even if it isn't the real name, I will call it like that because I like this shit name. They are both on a good run, if a good core, even if Bradley missed a lot more quads than nhaar. They will do the 7 last kills on the warrior path, because grinding the kills at the end of the core is really slow, and there are 7 guaranteed and scripted encounters, so we are just do them at the end of the grind. But if you miss your count and you are going to the warrior path too early, you'll really regret it and probably lose the race, because you have to grind for just 1 or 2 monsters, and that's really very slow. Now took a bunch of damage. This isn't very safe. I think he'll probably go to the save, because dying at this point of the run is suicide, because the anti saved some at this point of the race. So I think he will kill before going slowly to the warrior path. And no, he didn't heal. That's pretty dangerous for nhaar. And now both Bradley and nhaar are at about the same number of enemy kills. But nhaar is got a triple encounter now. So this one is run is playing on RNG another time. Even if killing 3 monsters is slower than killing custom. And now healed. He was probably not very confident. But that will say he can't heal on stance, so he'll do a no heal stance. Usually, most runners who are starting the category are healing on the stance per turn, but now he's just avoiding it, and now he's maybe almost a minute in front of Bradley, and he's hitting those two quads. nhaar is on a very good pace now. Even if he missed the quick kill. And Bradley is still on the grind before the Warrior Path with a pretty bad RNG and a pretty bad quads, even if he's getting quads after that. And now it's confirmed, nhaar is a lot in front. Didn't miss his grind. And now he kept bad shoes because their animation when you're mashing is much faster compared to the broad part of the. So we are winning like maybe 5 seconds on all the standstands. And now nhaar is in the long elevator. The long elevator we can completely skip on the Switch version, which makes the Switch version the faster version for Genocide. And Bradley didn't miss but now it's too late. He is 1 minute and 20 seconds behind nhaar, so he doesn't have any chance to get back in the race. If he wanted to win, he has to hope for nhaar to die on sand, which will not happen, as nhaar is a very experimented runner. And hopefully we can mash Flowey's text box, because that's very annoying. And yeah, there's a lot of mashing of Flowey, where Bradley will lose a lot of time. And by a lot of time I'm saying like 2 or 3 seconds, but there is no hope for Bradley. Instead of hoping for nhaar to die, I think if he knows the nhaar, he will try to no heal. As Megalovania is sprite on Twitch, and all the VOD are claimed instantly by stranger. There are almost every runners are using music modes by changing the Undertale files. It's pretty easy and that allows you finding more music modes and different music. Like New Megalovania. So I want to see which music now put or if he kept the original music. And now is using the original slash music. So this will be a nice VOD without sand on sand. I think. The most harder part of the battle is the first 50 turns. On the second phase, the only hard attacks are the final attack and the random blaster attack. All the other ones are very easy to avoid, like very easy for tanks. And now both the brawl runners are on tanks. And the stand isn't going very well for nhaar, who, if I don't say any mistakes, already eat the instant noodles, so there is no way for him to kill. So yeah, he's going for the no-kill stand. So I hope he will not die, because if he dies, his turn will become very predictable. And if you are perfectly perfectly or perfect on some attacks matching the enter, you can just hit the attack button the faster you can and not get touched by the bomb inventory. Yeah, now doesn't have anything right now because he already used them before the warrior path. And now have to do a no-hit final attack will be pretty challenging. So there are so even if you can't die on the ball for the monster inventory, and now died. Oh no! But Bradley doesn't know it, so he didn't heal on the middle terms. Oh my god! He could just heal to do a safe fast chance kill and so be sure to kill him. Ah, that's pretty dead for now. His only chance to Bradley die too, but he's on the last chance phase with more HPs than now, so that's god. Oh my god. That's really unexpected. And now isn't reopening this game. We so now the only you can do is enjoying soundless sound because theor- theoretically nobody said it to the stream that so now that or no no there is just nhaar sound. And let's see if Bradley will die on the final stance attack. Usually he didn't get hit at all on this attack. Okay. Let's see if he will die on this turning attack that I never seen Bradley choke on that, but all can happen as we already see it. And the Bradley win the race as expected because now resetted, but he didn't die to stands too. But there were no backups for an hour because he just didn't save. And now there's the end of the game for Bradley. All can happen on the Genocide route. It's very sad that now war 1 minute and 30 seconds in front of Bradley before Sands, but dying on Sands is very punishable. If you die, you are dead, and your run is dead. Normally, the instant noodles are healing you 90 HPs on stance battle, which is all you need on the spare turn. But now used them before the war bat, so he just healed with 15 HP, and now he will just kill the king before Bradley, who will kill Asgore, and now will kill the bad guy. Let's see if he will manage to get the 10 turn. And now Bradley can chill and kill sleep. And now he's on a pretty clean fight. I don't say any mistakes. And his chances goes to Gravely, and Bradley will level up Astor and Flowey. And now Bradley will try to do the task goal. It was a very hard strat. Oh, he did it. And Frisk, nhaar, and or Bra, as we want to call him, will go back to his home when Bradley is just killing Flowey. Who's Argel drummer, but we don't care about that. But nhaar is cheating, and is why he will not win this race, because he's using double mode. Bradley just I'm Brad, and he's about to finish the run and erase the world. And now Sans befriended Frisk mom, and he will go sleep. HP attack, defense, gold, XP, love. Every time a number is that's feeling, that's bruh. And Bradley finished the run in 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 23 seconds. Due to both runners who did a great run, even if nhaar died to Sans.